Hi, thank you for joining me. And we're closer now than we were before, but we're going to get this going. So we're going to bring the screen share up once again and get started. And there it is. So once again, thank you for joining me. It is currently October 29th, 2018, and it is at 6:53 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now this trade is New Zealand dollar, USD dollar. New Zealand dollar, or NZDUSD, this trade we in June 25th of 2018. So it's been a few months. And I put it in as a buy at a 0.01 lot size, the least amount, so it could go the longest time frame. My stop loss is in at 0.61310, which just happens to be, here a sec, as soon as it pops up for me. It's 7,000 pips, or a negative $70. Now let me see if I can adjust this a little bit, because I want you to be able to see exactly what I'm talking about. There it is, 7,000 pips or $70, and it's negative because it's my stop loss. That's the most I'm willing to lose on this trade. And with a 0.01 lot size, it makes the lot, or the amount, very, very minimal. With a $999.96 in my balance, $70 is not that big of a deal. My take profit is also sitting at 7,000 pips or $70. And that can be changed at any time I decide to change it. As soon as this trade goes into profit, I will move my stop loss above my entry price, making it so that I don't lose any of the profit that I've already received at that time. So it won't be a problem. Now, I've been asked, why don't I put in more than one entry price? Because as you can see, as the longer you go, there are many different entry prices, whether it's a buy or a sell, that can be placed in this trade. However, with this broker, it's a FIFO rule that they have, first in, first out. So any other entry prices put in after this one would have to be pulled out, whether it's in profit or loss, before any of the others can be pulled out as well. Makes it a little more difficult. And keeping it one trade, one market, one broker for an extended period of time keeps my margin level around the 4,700 mark. That's not a bad place. Many people ask, why don't you go with everyone else and let it go to the 100%? The answer to that is because most brokers do not like a trader to let their margin level drop that low. They will literally stomp you out, and you could lose your whole account that way, because they're not going to take the loss. They'll let you take it. So I keep my margin level between minimum of 2,500 to where it is right now, the maximum of 4,700. It's less worry, less concern. Having a stop loss and a take profit, the same ratio, 1-to-1 ratio, keeps my risk to profit minimal. So I don't have to worry extreme amounts. And I can take my time. I can take and have a life. I don't have to sit in front of the computer wondering what's going to happen. I don't have to keep staring at my smartphone to keep an eye on the trade. Now, many people have asked me, why don't you trade in the smaller time charts? And here's why. Going down in the minute time chart, there's not a whole lot of information that you can see here. It just doesn't seem to give me the full picture, the full story, a clear picture of this trade. And you could liken it to a favorite movie, one of the classics that goes to about 3.5 to 4 hours. Like I said, a classic. The longer the movie, the longer the trade can be, because in the first minute, you're not going to know much of anything. Maybe hear the first song of the movie. So you don't have an idea. It's got your interest because you're actually going. For me, it's got my interest because I've already had gotten into this trade. But I don't trade here. I have what is called a naked chart. That means there are no indicators, no trend lines, nothing other than the stop loss, entry price, and take profit lines on my chart. It's just easier for me to know where things are when I lose my memory every night as I go through grand mal seizures. I have no memory when I wake up. So it makes it so I don't have to learn all of business, the indicators, the patterns, everything before I can actually trade. The 5-minute time chart, there's a little more information, and it's not doing too bad. It's only a week though. So in a week, not much has happened with this. In your 5 minutes of your movie, you've had maybe an introduction to the main characters. You still don't know where the plot is. You still don't know where it's going. Still don't have a clear picture. So I don't stay in the smaller time charts. The 15-minute time chart is more information, I'll grant you that, but I'm still not getting the full picture here. In the first 15 minutes of your movie, you may have been introduced to all the characters and had a little bit of the theme or an outlook of what could possibly take place. But there's surprises and there's always twists. So a 15-minute time chart won't tell me what I need. A 30-minute time chart, 30 minutes into a movie, you definitely have a good idea of where the plot's going and what's going to be heard or seen. However, there's always those twists that come out of the blue. You don't expect them. It's the same with this trade. Many times I will not be able to tell you what's going on, where it's going to be, without the indicators. Keep in mind, on a naked chart with no indicators, the smaller time charts just don't work for me. It doesn't give me a clear picture of this. Then I go into the hour time chart, and granted, there's a lot more information, and I can see more and more. And it's gone back to August of 2018. A couple of months now. Not too bad. However, I still don't have a clear picture. And your movie's maybe a third of the way done. There's so much that can still take place. Going into the 4-hour time chart. Now, I will be honest, I was in this time chart up to about 2 months ago when I realized I still wasn't getting the clear picture. Now, most traders that trade and have the experience and have the indicators have no issue trading in the 4-hour or less time charts. They have no problem with it whatsoever, and they do very well. And if you have the experience, as well as the education, as well as the time behind the trades, you understand where it is. You can do that as well. It's just not my comfort zone. It doesn't give me enough information. This is why I go into the daytime chart, and this is why I stay in it. As you trade right, but you always look left, because looking left will tell you the trend as well as the patterns that the trade will do and has done without any indicators. So clicking on where the trade is sitting right now, it's actually came down, went up to 31 negative plus to back down to negative 30.92. That's not a bad thing. But I can sit on here and look where it's at, and then it goes left to the last time it was actually in this vicinity. And you can see how the pattern, the trend is. It's been testing and retesting. It's been in its support. It's been in checking. It's gone to breakthroughs as well as reversal and gone right back up. So we're very close to having this trade do exactly that, going up into our take profit. Even if it does go down, so it's in my stop loss is well below where it could go and be stomped out. I have plenty of space here and plenty of time. Going through and seeing the trend that this trade has been doing, you can see it does 3 touches and then goes up. 3 touches and then goes up. Head and shoulders. 3 touches, inverted head and shoulders. 3 touches and up. And it will get there. I cannot guarantee when, but I can tell you it's going to happen. So just be patient, no emotion, lots of patience, consistency, and sit on your hands if you need to. Let's ride it out and we'll be just fine. Now, I gave you all a lot of information, so I'm going to stop my screen share and see if there are any questions. Great. Where do I get my signals? Okay, I have 5 different areas. First area is with Warren Wright and Stevenson Lindor, whom happen to be educators with iMarkets Live Academy, or TV. They actually give you all the information. They teach people how to trade from beginner all the way to advanced. To get access to these 2 gentlemen, you need to be a part of iMarkets Live. So you need to join to be able to do so. My third person is Christopher Terry, who happens to be the CEO of iMarkets Live with over 25 years of trading experience. And because of that experience, I would be saying he's a safe bet to get your signals from. He definitely knows what he's doing, and he has succeeded. My fourth person is Tracy Walker, who happens to be my sponsor in iMarkets Live. And she does summits as well as webinars to teach people how to mark up their chart, to get an entry price, to get a stop loss, to get a take profit, show you where to get in and where to get out with her training. And once again, to get access to her, you might want to join me and ask for a link to sign up, and then you can get access to Tracy Walker. My 5th area of where I get the signals is through Swipe Trades. And Swipe Trades is an app that goes on your smartphone through iMarkets Live. So once again, to get access to it, you'll need to sign up and get going. If you want to sign up, get back to me, send me a message, and I'll send you a link to do so. If you're not wanting to sign up, not a problem. I will continue to do these training videos for you. Once again, thank you for joining me, And I'll pause a second for questions. Going once, going twice, and gone. Thank you once again for joining me, and you go and have a fantastic remainder of your day or night, depending on where you are in the world or when you're seeing this. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.